and a travel video for the channel finally, and we've been invited by some very good friends of ours all the way up to a place called Peniscola. Peniscola is a fantastic town which is located in the Costa Azahar in the province of Castellon. Actually has a population of around 8,000 people, but it attracts a yearly 300,000. It has an amazing castle which sticks out on its coastline called the Papa Luna Castle. It's got golden sandy beaches where you can walk out of 200 meters into the sea, so it's very safe for children and family alike. And we're going to show you all around its fantastic promenade. It's amazing seafood culture, it's the bohemian atmosphere in the old town, and believe it or not, there's also a little bit of clothes shopping going on there. Check out our travel video all about Peñíscola. But first of all, we're going to tell you a little bit about the journey. So this is us on the A92, just passing Granada. So we've driven up through Malaga, inland. We decided to take the inland route really because we like the inland route. You can go along the coast. They've also taken the tolls away in Alicante, so that's great. But there's a fantastic venta right near a town called Upsticks in the Granada province, where you can stop on the way up, and if you time it round well, then you can get a menu. And we had a menu, 13 euros each. It includes salmorejo, we had a soup, garlic soup, I even had a leg of lamb. And there you go, that's some meat as well. And it came to 52 euros for the four of us. We had three menus shared between four, and it's called Cerrillo San Marcos, and it is in the Geotech Park, or the Geopark, sorry, Granada. And it's an area of natural history. Check it out. Put a link below as well. Then it was back on the road on the A92, but then you take the A92 north and you head all the way to Murcia, past all this amazing cave houses in Baza. We've got loads of clients up there in Baza as well. It's around another hour or so, and then you get to Murcia and the roads flatten out, and as you can see here, it's just clear driving. Absolutely amazing. The roads are just stunning. It's a pleasure to drive. I said we did 1,500 kilometers in 4 days, but it's not a stress, as you can see. And this is probably, I think, around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's just no traffic around. The roads are good. 120 kilometer per hour speed limit, so you can just dawdle along, nobody in your way, enjoying yourself. Obviously, these guys in front of us might be doing a little bit more than 120 kilometers an hour because we were just sticking to the speed limit and having fun. We then got to our hotel in Puerto de Mazarón because we decided to overnight on the way there and have a bit of fun. And we were surprised because suddenly we got this amazing sea view. This is in the Wyndham Hotel in Mazarón. We checked out the local wildlife. There we go. That's our mate Gully, who came to visit us in the morning as well on our balcony. And then we had an evening meal, which turned out to be absolutely stunning as well in the same hotel. Kids absolutely loved it. We then got in the morning to this amazing view. Check that out. We had a bit of a swim in the pool, and then it was back in the car. So we're not going to lie, parking is a bit of a nightmare, but there's two rules that you have to remember. White lines is free parking and blue lines is paid parking. Once you actually do find parking, it's good because there is an app that you can use, download and pay on there, and if you're staying for a few days you can also renew your parking without going back to the car. So it's really easy. It's called TELPARK. This covers an awful lot of towns up in the Castellon region, and we'll put a link below. So first evening walking out and about in Peniscola, and you can see that it is really lively. The first thing you notice that the tourism is mainly Spanish. Not very foreigners. We heard a few French voices, but we were certainly the only English speaking people that we heard. And this is reflected in the restaurants. You can see the fantastic ham restaurants, and the fish restaurants are out of this world. Every fish restaurant, it seems to be a thing here, offers this huge platter for between 50 and 70 euros with either a jug of sangria and a bottle of wine, which is aimed at 2 people. Well, we were 8, so 4 adults and 4 kids, and we had this platter and a couple of side dishes, and it was more than enough for all of us. So check what they bought us out.
Gracias. Nada. Gracias. Gracias. Mira los adultos que nos vamos a fincar.
¿Qué vais a comer vosotros?
Yo quiero gamba.
Qué bien.
Let me see.
¿Pero por dónde empezamos?
¿Vas a comerte el limón?
Let me see.
Tenéis poco avance.
Pon una gamba, vamos.
Daddy, are you
Tenéis
gonna,
poco avance.
Daddy, are you gonna eat
Guay,
every...
¿no?
Un poco avance.
¿Vais a comer todo en el plato?
Venga, vamos a abrir.
Venga, venga.
¿Vais a comer todo en el plato?
Sí, todo.
Miren, tiene aquí
Sí,
algo diferente.
vais a comer...
Mira.
Vais a comer
Lo
el
primero
palo,
es-
vais a comer...
Tú no vas a comer nada.
vais a comer este metal.
Esto es lo que le gusta a Lara, ¿no?
Sí, mira, esto, comerlo.
Ay, sí,
Hay
esa que me
4,
gusta,
hay
sí,
4.
sí.
Esta
Mira.
primera para 4. Mira, esta es de Lara. Esta es de Chris, mira, para repartir.
Vamos.
Y esta para mí. Vamos, voy a echar un poquito de limón.
Venga, Lara, deja de grabar que vamos a comer.
Deja Lara que...
So after a day lounging about on the beach, we headed up to the old town where the castle is located. The castle's been there for over 1,000 years, but the surrounds are just amazing, full of fantastic shops and restaurants. You can actually visit the castle as well. It's been restored for public viewing, but the nighttime ambience up and around the castle, just great. So check out this little walk that we
This
had.
is the shop I was telling you about, Lara. That's the shop I was telling you about. Yeah.
¿Sabes que aquí se rodó Juego de Tronos?
Ah, sí. Mira, eché una foto antes de un cartel que ponía cine no sé qué.
Aquí se han rodado muchas películas y lo último fue Juego de Tronos.
Conejo lleva una N.
Da igual, donde queráis.
Papá, ¿a qué conejo lleva una N?
¿Qué más letras hay?
¿Y a Pablo que le ha tocado?
La O. El conejo.
Hopi, justo.
A mí me ha tocado. Y Ángela, ¿dónde? Porque eso lo digo yo.
Ahí los pone.
Exacto.
Tengo teacher.
Mira, La zona esta es la que pusieron entera llena de Juego de Tronos. Y el Cid de 1961.
So you can see the atmosphere walking around is just amazing. Very kid and family friendly, though you also get the impression it'd be a great place to come as a couple without kids. Very quiet, but at the same time that buzz and ambience of people having fun and eating. A range of restaurants, everything from typical Spanish restaurants. We saw Moroccan restaurants, an Italian restaurant, lots of seafood restaurants as well, and lots of shops. If you like your shopping, there's some beautiful clothes shops, lovely tourist gift shops, and there's even some specialty leather shops which we saw in one place. The other thing they had as well was a couple of local artists open shops where you could buy their jewellery and paintings, which were very reasonable. Now, when we were up there, we discovered that there was the Magician's Museum. Well, we sort of knew anyway because our friends had already told us who invited us on the trip. But when we were having dinner, we checked out the times for the museum, and it turns out that the amazing magician who was world champion in 2022, I didn't even know there was a world championship in being a magician, was going to be there for just a couple of evenings, and on the following night from this walk that you're seeing now, there was 7 seats left on the back row, which meant that we could go because one of the children with us didn't have to take a seat. So it was an absolute amazing coincidence. There's no way that we'd have ever seen this magician before, so we managed to grab the tickets for the following evening.
Voy a coger. Está aquí. Y ahora nos compramos algo. Esta tienda está chula.
¿Verdad que sí?
Creo que es este de aquí, ¿ves?
No son caras, ¿eh?
Este es el sitio, creo.
Qué guapo.
Mira qué guapo que es por dentro.
Joder. Espérense,
Hola. Una preguntita. ¿Estáis completos esta noche? ¿No? ¿Se puede reservar para luego? Tenemos que venir directamente. ¿Y los niños son bienvenidos? Sí. Vamos al Museo de la Magia. Ahora tenemos entradas a las 8. Tengo que ver. Yo que tiene que estar lleno. A ver, vamos a mirar. Papas al ajillo, sepia a la plancha, patatas bravas, calamares romanos, está bien, ¿no?
Perfecto, son 8.
Para 8 tengo que poner 2 mesas separadas, no puedo juntar las mesas.
No, ni arriba tampoco.
No, tampoco más.
Bueno,
Son 6.
tampoco pasa nada, ¿no? Se puede,
Sí, los niños van a estar pegados al lado, ¿no? Entonces.
No, podrías poner dos juntas. Vale, pues yo creo que el museo tardará a las 9:30, estamos fuera, lo vamos a intentar, ¿vale?
Vale,
Luego,
estupendo, vale.
este es muy bonito, ¿verdad? Sí.
Guapo.
Es que es precioso este sitio.
Todo está hecho a mano.
Es muy bonito. Me encanta.
A mí también.
Es precioso. Y se come bien, ¿no? También.
Sí, se come bien y hay música más tarde.
Sí, hoy habrá música.
Hoy tenemos un pequeño problema de personal, se puede que la música comienza aún más tarde.
Vale.
Se puede.
¿Qué es piano?
Sí.
Bueno, muchas gracias. Ahora. O aquí o en el otro, en el chiqui. En el chiqui ahora. ¿Qué?
So it's great to have these weekend breaks. If you live in Spain, you can still get out and about. Spain's such a vast country. Now we've actually driven 7.5 hours without breaks. So really it takes around 10 hours to get where we are here, which is quite a stretch with kids, to be honest with you. But there's so many places that you can go and visit wherever you are. Spain is so vast, but the road network is incredible. But one of my favorite things when we come on these breaks and it's the weekend like now is I love getting up in the morning, not only going and doing a few videos and stuff,
Because Spanish generally stay out very late. So at the moment, everybody's still in bed. And my body clock just kicks me up and says, it doesn't matter that you went to sleep at 3 o'clock this morning, because that's what time everybody sits up chatting till. And it's not about drinking or anything. It's actually, most of the time, people actually sat with a coffee or whatever, they might have a small beer. But it's just about the social life, really, and it goes on till really late. I end up early, getting up early, but what the good thing about it is I get to go and do the breakfast shop. So I'm at the Consumer supermarket now, and one of my most favourite things is just getting up at the weekend early, moseying down to the supermarket and going and getting the fresh bread. Normally it's a continental breakfast, so I go and look at the meats that we can have, and it's just it's one of my favourite things. I suppose it's just a little bit of escape from normal life, getting up, getting the kids to school, or if it's summer, getting them to summer camp, or getting up, jumping straight on the emails and driving to the office. This is life's simple things can make you quite happy. So I'm going to go in now and get the breakfast, because this is my little routine when I come away on these breaks.
So in the evening it was back out and up to see the magic show, walking through the crowds of people having fun in the street. You can see there were street performers, families out, and this was around 11 o'clock in the evening. The show started at 11:30, so it's just to show what an amazing place this is to be. And I'm going to leave you now with a couple of videos from the Yunque Magic Show.
Estás debajo del saco de arena, fantástico. Abre la mano, ponemos una moneda en tu mano, ¿sí? ¿Cuántas tienes? Una. Abre la mano, no tengas miedo, para que se vea claro. Ponemos una segunda moneda, ¿sí? 2 monedas en tu mano, por favor, cierra la mano, porque yo tengo que quitarte una de esas dos. Flipa. ¿Y el español? ¿Lo tenéis vosotros? ¿Está aquí? Ahí va, está aquí. Ah, pero no importa, porque el principito decía que lo esencial es invisible a los ojos. Las emociones, si las sientes, yo siento que tengo la moneda, tal vez la pueda lanzar. No os perdáis esto, fijaros bien en los vasos. ¡Ay, los vasos! ¡Abre la mano! ¡Una moneda sola!
Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Peniscola, something a little bit different, but it's great to show you other areas of Spain. And we plan to do that a little bit more as well. I'm just crossing here actually. I'm on my way to pick up the car. It's early morning. Long drive back now to Malaga. Behind us we have this area in Peniscola called the Ullal de... do you know what? It's on the screen below. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it in Catalan. And this is actually another great thing to do with the kids, because you can come here. Now, one of the things I was thinking, is this seawater or is this sweet water, as they call it? And because the fish which are in it, they're like carp-like fish, but they look very similar to the ones that you see in the bay in Malaga, Benalmádena, Marbella, stuff like that. But it turns out there's also terrapins in there as well, so it must be sweet water. But it's a great place to get a bar of bread, chuck it over the side and see all the fish go mad. A lot of tourists doing that yesterday, us included. So anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you like this channel, if you like the videos, so we're always trying to get something different out and about, information about visas, getting residency in Spain and Spain in general, then please like and subscribe and keep tuned for more videos like this on the Upsticks channel.